Lyrical, TBM, God,
Heat makers, crack music.
yeah. And it's around the time when I say rep your city, from the club to the corner, all around the world. Bring the streets back. I'm Tupac in two spots. The block is secure, stacked up to a fiend. I'm the one you should call. A shorty on tour, juicy couture for law. In the drought, when it's 5, bet I can talk him to fall. Bronx breaded, I said it with a style. Commercial dealer, I gave him coke and a smile. From poverty, no code, it was foul. Now they admire me, I've been broken a while. Wow. Can't be talking to me. After my show, I have to be forced in the V. King of New York, Christopher walking in me. Biggie and Pun, both Christophers walking in me. Slick talking Teddy. Bare arms from Iran, hope you ready. Brave Brim, Yankee fitted cap. Frederick God, and I came to bring the city back. They know I bees in the city. We drive bees to the city.
AKA the General, representing the Elegant Hoodness Media Conglomerate. That's all of you guys at home. Hip Hop Stardom 101 Magazine, NYC Underground TV, Unsigned Heat DVD, 612 Magazine, Block Relevant Magazine, DTFradio.com, GIDradio.com, Dirty Basement. I can go on and on. Y'all know who it is. I'm reporting for y'all at home. I'm with Fred the God. I'm in the Bronx. It's the first time I come out here, and it's an amazing feeling to be in your studio. What's good, baby?
Everything good. You know, this is like real. This is real shit. I mean, I'm right in the middle of writing my single. N.A.N came in, so everything got to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's my people. So, you know, yeah, special.
That's what it is, man. So, happy belated birthday, first and foremost. We were just talking about that.
Thank you, thank you. Pisces, what up? Pisces power.
Pisces power. Shout out to all the Pisces in the world that drive me insane. But Pisces are very loyal people.
Yeah.
So let's talk about.
I drive them insane with the bars, you know. Always say something that make people go crazy a little bit. Yeah, that's what we do. Drive y'all insane.
It is exactly what you do. Drive people insane. So hold on. So you've been in, and you told me that you would like to know a little bit more about the Zodiac sign. We're talking about that behind the scenes, right? Who has been your favorite sign that you have dated so far? Do you have one? Do you know?
Yeah, I got Libras. What's up, baby? Yeah, Aquarius. Yeah, Virgos. That's mainly my thing. I just been yeah, those three.
Yeah, because for example, a lot of people don't believe in that kind of stuff, and neither do I. But I kind of do, because if I reflect back on my relationships and some of the people that I had a better, maybe a better sex life in the bedroom, it was more than like a crazy Scorpio or something like that, because I'm a Cancer, and we're, we attract to each other differently. My Pisces fiance at home is a beast, you know what I'm saying? And all those things. So shout out to the Scorpios that show me all the love of the Pisces in the world. Fred the Gods of Pisces. Yeah. So let's talk about some of this new stuff that you have going, because I mean, I've been doing interviews on you as long as I can remember, and I keep coming back to update them because I feel like your story is just such a great story, and it's still in the making. You know what I'm saying? So why would I want to be a part of history? You know what I mean? And creating history with you. You know what I'm saying, Fred?
More with it. You know, you just got to keep working hard. I thank God that I'm still able to move and still able to put more tracks down so the train could keep moving. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we still building on that railroad, so that train gonna keep going and going, and I ain't stopping no time soon. So, I just thank God He give me the power and health that I can keep going and keep giving y'all that good fire.
So the last time we spoke, and we did the cover story for Hip Hop Stardom, shout out to Chris Boykin and everybody in the Virginia. The last time we spoke, we talked about how comfortable you were as an independent artist, and that you definitely had sat down and had some meetings. Some of them have been very publicized, like the meeting with Jay-Z and stuff like that. But you still haven't signed the dotted line with anybody else except your own company till date. Is that correct?
Yeah, I own my own company. I own me. And it's not like a bragging thing or anything like that. It's just God's been good where, the studio you in, got 3 rooms. We still building. I got the whole building, you know what I'm saying? And It's not coming from no label money or anything like that. We make for ourselves, and this is like my third studio to date right now. It's the first time we had the whole building, so it's good when you got different outlets. Like, we're blessed. Like they said, the internet messed up music, but it most likely did. But it was a plus for independent artists like me and other people that didn't sign, because now you have people that, like, music keeps going. There's more people, 40,000 times more people that's unsigned that's doing music than people that sign, and it's a whole industry. It's like a whole thing where people, we still rocking. Like, I can sign anytime I want, you know, but there's people that still rocking, and then they want to get at you, and they got different outlets with the Twitter, with the Instagram, Facebook, so forth. And once they get in contact with you, they book you for shows, they book you for features, they book you for these things where you can make a lot of money. And the world is just so big, and this hip hop thing is so big, it's beautiful that you'll get like 10, 15, 20 calls and getting booked in 1 week and make so much money from it, where you don't like feel like it's like you're starving, so you have to sign immediately and take whatever they give you. You could just sit up there and be like, listen, I said this. Oh, you don't want to do that? All right, cool. Call me when y'all ready. And you can still be able to feed your family and feed the things. Family come first. You got to have things to keep up your life. I got a big house, eh? I'm telling you, man, like, them bills come in, man, that shit gotta get paid, man. This studio gotta get paid, and then, you know, I like to dress good, and I like to eat. As y'all see, I like to eat good, so that money gotta keep coming in, man.
Let me ask you a random question. So you said you like to eat. I like to eat too. Do you cook?
Hell no. I can make, you know what I'm good at? Like, and I noticed that, I just noticed this as I got older. I know how to make I mastered making a mean bowl of cereal, man. Cause like, listen. This is what I used to do, right? And I just found this out, no lie, like 3 months ago. There was cereal that I loved so much, but I didn't really want to buy it because as I was eating it, it sogged up too fast. Mm-hmm. Now I know, it's just instead of me making 2, 3 big bowls of cereal, I make like a good 7 little bowls of cereal. So while I'm eating, it's crunchy to the end. I'm proud of myself, and nobody told me that I did that.
You could have put less milk in it. That would have worked maybe too.
I gotta have a certain kind of milk. I OD on the milk sometimes, and it gotta be cold and everything. But
You put ice cubes in them?
Nah, man, I water it out, man.
I water it out. Okay, well, my bad.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what you can get out of the garden, man. Nice honey nut Cheerios, crunch berries, raisin bran crunch, cocoa crisp, whatever, man.
So if I spend the night, there's no breakfast in bed for me.
Cereal's breakfast. I bring it right up to the bed. You know, you sleep in the guest room and everything here. There you go, eh? You know, you have varieties, man.
check how you said. Now, I got you. So I need to be invited over. You know what I'm saying? And I'll sleep in the guest room. You know, and I'll make breakfast for you and whoever.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do. I don't know when we're gonna do it, but eventually we'll get down to it. I get down. Italian food, Spanish food. It doesn't matter. Just for you people at home that just think I'm just a hip hop motherfucker, I get down. You know what I'm saying? Latinas Unidas. We gotta do our thug to keep our babies at home, right? So, you're ladies, man. So I hear. Can we talk? Can we talk on that subject a little?
Whatever you want.
All right. So you know, I'm all the way in Brooklyn, not too far from the Bronx, everybody at home, but it seems like it's ages away. And ages away last summer, I was sitting on my, Bed-Stuy brownstone, I'm sorry, and the homies was playing Monique's Room, really loud, coming from their speakers. And I haven't, really honestly, didn't hear a lot of people in my neighborhood rocking Fred. And I used to always talk about Fred. And they're like, oh, what the fuck is Fred? Da da da. And I'm like, da da da. Here it comes. I'm sitting inside. I come outside, I say,
For the Godson, we more than hit maker. TBM, take over, new way.
I don't give a fuck about you anymore. I don't give a fuck about you anymore, girl. Anymore, oh yeah.
Told you it was gonna cost you. Told you. I misplaced things, I'm sorry if I lost you. Yeah, right, I fucked your best friend purposely. My heart's Teflon, how dare you try hurting me? I fucked shorty you hate, I told her work with me, and she do it better than you, bitch, that's word to me. We sent the vid to your Facebook. I wish I seen how your face look. Why I'm violating, you a pretender. You caught amnesia, you don't remember. Well, I got the memory of an elephant. I would say the nigga name, but he ain't relevant.
I don't give a fuck about you anymore. I don't give a fuck about you anymore, girl.
Emotion. I still say, yeah, I don't give a fuck, you know, and all that other stuff. So some of the other music that you have recorded are also very personal to me. I listen to your lyrics and I can hear what you're saying. So do you actually also possibly take stuff out of your own life also in your lyrics?
All the time. Like that one was it was different only because, to be honest with you, when Remo was cooking up the beat and he did the song, like, yo, Fred, I think we could do something with that. And because I wasn't going through it, I didn't really want to do it. I was just like, my nigga, just finish singing on that shit, make some verses up, and just sing the rest of the shit. And you gotta, nah, my nigga, I think you should rap on this shit. This is for you. And I was just like, all right, I'll rap on this dumb shit. And it was just like, I just went in. It was crazy because niggas was in the studio, and I remember my man talking, so I just went deep in, like, all right, I'm a rep for my nigga right now. You going through it. And it was the quickest song I ever wrote, to be honest with you. Like, both verses, just wrote it like in 20 minutes. We was done like in 40 minutes. It was good. Good money. Yeah.
What's your most favorite song that you've recorded up to date?
My favorite song. My favorite songs, yeah, I haven't heard yet.
Good answer, okay.
Yeah. All my favorite songs you haven't heard yet. Because you know what it is? Hey, it's I tend to get deep, and sometimes I get too deep, where you won't get the line to get what I'm trying to say unless you listen back. And I don't mean sometimes I'm in that zone. So like you can hear me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not on the. I'm not trying to boast there and I tell them to turn that beat off. And y'all know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? My manager like, Fred, how they gonna get this? And I'm like, yo, just put it in the. You put it in the vote. We'll come out with it later. Teach y'all to listen to some good shit.
So, Fred just is some shit that, you know, mostly a lot of people won't probably understand. So you have this secret vote of stuff that I haven't heard yet that goes over people's minds. I'm kind of smart. Can I get a private listening maybe? No cameras, you know, just...
You're right. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. Like, it's just different things, you know. It's like you see the music that's out now, you know. So you gotta understand, like, sometimes where Fred the Godson fit in this. These things is just like, it's like you in it to make money with the forever. No matter what, I can perform that. That would be always in my thing. Whenever I perform, and it's gonna be. But I'm sorry, I just drift off sometime. But like the songs that's out now, you gotta fit. It has to fit with the rest of the people. I mean, if you want them to, eventually you're gonna listen to all these things I have. So for me to get y'all attention, I gotta camouflage my way in, and just do what everybody else is doing to a certain extent, but still stay myself. And then once I got everybody's attention,
And it's over. So let's talk about some of the relationships that you have actually built throughout your career in the industry. Of course, the whole Diddy family supporting you. Of course, the Jay-Z meeting, and of course, even Derek Angeletti, the mad rapper. I've known him forever. What's up to you? Talk about some of those relationships and how it came into play.
and God's been good, man. Doing the music. Niggas reaching out like, yo, you one of the realest niggas that ever did it, and you the new kid, but your bars, your music is crazy. You got my support, whatever you need, Fred, this and that. And these are people I looked up to when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So just to get the love from them, saying they support me, telling me how good I am, it's just a blessing, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate the love. And I came from nothing, I remember, me and my family, we was from the shelter, no clothes, no money. I just trying to deal with Rockaware, and it's just a lot of things. It's just crazy when you think about it, but it's a good thing.
You started from the bottom, really, not from the first floor, from your mama's house. Yeah. But anyway, that's... Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm crazy like that, But how do you feel about stuff like that? Because recently I've been ranting and raving about, I started from the bottom, and I'm very opinionated, and sometimes you learn to be political and not say what you really want to say. But the other day on Facebook, I couldn't help it, and I was like, how you started from the bottom when you was on TV and all these things? And somebody said, AD, so people that didn't really come from the struggle really like to kind of live that lifestyle and want to tell people they come from that. But I always say, why would you want to say that you came from where we came from? That, we was on the cheese line. We was on welfare. Like, we had the same winter coat last, for 2 or 3 winters. Like, why would you want to pretend to live something that you didn't live? Like, hip-hop is so crazy. And what is your opinion on something like that?
To each his own, but I understand exactly where you come from. To each his own. Their bottom is probably a different bottom. You know what it is? It's just that their bottom is different than ours. Yeah. So when they say bottom, we like, motherfucker, you don't know what the bottom is.
Hell yeah,
that's what we. Tight, that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? Certain people bottom is different. I know a nigga who, his father was a doctor, and they always had money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Always had money. I used to look at them borderline rich. But, like, when you talk to him, he'd be like, yo, man, we started off from, like, right here. And I'm just like, nigga, your house is the first private house I ever been to. Like, I used to live in a shelter and die to go to your house. You had a private house. Fuck you mean you started from the bottom? But it's just to each his own, like, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard a dude, one time I was in the office, and this nigga's talking about how he made an investment, and it shot up for him. And he was like, yo, you don't understand. I was with nothing. If this didn't go through for me, I'd have been finished. I was down to my last 3 million, my nigga. And I'm like this.
Ouch.
Like,
I wish I was down to my last 3 million. I'll give you half.
My last 3 million. So, we don't understand there's people's broke that's different than our broke. Some people's bottom is way higher than our bottom. Our bottom is really on the ground. Some people's bottom be on the 17th floor. They chilling in the high rise, but it's to each his own, man. I
want to thank Fred for clarifying that for me, because I've been having a problem understanding that. But that makes total sense. Everybody's bottom is different. I'm just saying my bottom was really bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Man, I was with you. I think I seen you. I seen you down the line, man. I see you running through.
I think I might have tripped your little sister in the cheese line or some shit.
Sure. I think we almost started fighting behind that. Yeah, but it was a lot of us, man, so you had to watch it. I'm the oldest out of 6, man. We was all on that line with my moms, man, so you would have definitely got jumped, eh?
Damn, I didn't have no brothers and sisters growing up, so y'all probably would have got jumped. I always had to fight by myself, though.
Yeah, you definitely got jumped. They would have been pulling that long hair. One of my sisters would have been swinging on your head.
Oh, man.
And we all big, too, so you would have got it.
So, you're family-oriented? Is that a yes? Yes? Do you think about ever, are you in a serious relationship right now? Or is that something that you don't even think about? Are you looking forward to like get married? Like a lot of our hip hop celebrities are getting married now, having babies and shit. Is that something that, you know?
Yeah, daughter.
You have a daughter.
Yeah, she too.
She's 2. News to me. Okay. What's her name? Can we talk about that or no? Is that out of the loop?
Her name's Sadie.
Sadie?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I know a rap artist named Sadie Hawkins. Shout out to you. I don't know if you ever heard of her, but she's super, super dope representing South Carolina. She's awesome.
Yeah, nice name. Yeah.
So do you ever look forward to maybe, you know, getting married and having a larger family, or is that not something that...
We're going to go slow right now. We're going to take it slow. I mean, of course, marriage. Get married down the line, you know. It's cool. It's a good thing.
It's not taboo to you to get married?
Nah. I mean, it's life.
It's life.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of people out here fronting, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they'll come up here and marriage was like, come on, man. It's like, it's life. It happens. Either you do it early or later, it'll happen.
So, I'm sorry. I'm thinking so much that it's so hard to even get it out all at once. So, Love and Hip Hop New York, if they approached you to be on a reality TV show or even a different reality show, well, first let's answer Love and Hip Hop. Would you do that?
Hell no.
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 Why? Tell me why.
That's just not me. I mean, putting everything in the forefront. I'm really a private person. Like, everybody that know me, like, even, like, they be like, yo, you too quiet, or you need to do this, you need to say this, you need to show the cameras this. Like, I don't really, like, that's not me. You know, I know right now the new wave, everything's out in the open, you know. Instagram, like everything you do throughout the day, niggas take some pictures be unnecessary, but or niggas be like, yo, stamps is here, look, take a picture to register. $370, that's how much I gotta pay. Like, this is crazy, like, you know. But
so you're not down with all that crazy extra stuff on Facebook and Twitter and all of that, but you do speak to your fans quite often.
Yeah, I speak to my fans. I speak to them. I try to let them in on them the most that I feel they should know, you know. But just that Love and Hip Hop thing, you gotta have balls, man. Shout out to Buttons, man. Shout out to Tahiri. Shout out to my dude, man, DC, Yandy. I mean, Rocky Thunder, you know, but I think it's crazy, man.
It's crazy. I've known a lot of people in reality shows, and it's absolutely imperatively crazy. Shout out to all of you too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to take a crazy level. It's just so crazy. So now, so you're actually working on your single, and this is for a soundtrack, a movie, for radio. Okay.
Yeah, my joint. You know, my next joint. Hope y'all like it.
AD's in the studio the very day that he's working on it. He has to do it. And when I first came in, you said, you know, yeah, I'm writing my single, and, you know, it's a deadline. And I kind of don't feel like it today, AD, but I have to. Let's talk about that now, because you run a business, and when you have a deadline and you're an artist like me, like if I don't feel like writing or feel like writing an article, whatever it is, like I just won't do it, right? Yeah. But when you have a deadline, you have to get it done. So that's definitely the difference between, you know, just fly by, I rap on the corner and hang out with my boys, and I'm really literally getting paid for this. When did you realize that it was actually a job?
When it was certain things that I wanted to do, and I had to cancel them. When the cancellation thing started happening, where Mom, listen, baby, we can't go to the movies because I have to go to the studio. Or it's your birthday, but I'm booked to go here. So if you want me to be with you on your birthday, I think you're gonna have to come with me to this club. You know, and it's like that. You know,
how do you deal with that? Because I have the most terriblest time dealing with that. You know, it's your birthday, I have an event, or I have to do this, and can you come with me to Miami? No, I don't like going to that hip hop. That shit is whack. I'm like, nope, but this is how I make my money. Can you come? And it's very difficult. How do you deal with that? How do you maintain a relationship and still maintain your business?
It's hard. You just gotta have to get with somebody that's understanding, and sometimes it's not to be mean, but sometimes you just gotta do it. And when you keep doing it, then they'll understand. It's just, you gotta, it's gonna be arguments, it's gonna be that, but you know what you have to do. You only live once. So you know you can't fuck this up for nobody. And it's not saying that this isn't more important than that, but you know what this could bring. You know what I'm saying? You know this could feed a whole bunch of families, the person you with, her family, your baby, whatever. So it's at the end of the day, you just gotta put your foot down and just do it. It's like, listen, I have to go there. But yeah, but we supposed to, I understand that, but I have to go here. And then sometimes you just gotta walk out the house and you'll be back later. And they'll be mad, but they'll get over it. And when you keep doing it, then they're used to it. And it's messed up. I'm not saying it on some fuck anybody, but it's just, that's what you gotta do. Like, I got people that's with me and their girl gets so tight, and then they gotta explain themselves, and it's just a sad thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's stressful, like, because then you can see it in a person's work. I used to have people that rap with me, you can see it in their work ethic, when they gotta do something and they just stressed out because they know their girl's mad. You know.
It's a tough world. I'm probably gonna get in trouble myself today, but it is what it is. I know what I gotta do. I have to come and meet Fred the God. So you're on fire. You were just completely booked everywhere.
Yeah.
Fire.
And a lot of times I don't be knowing, but it's all love.
Sometimes you don't be knowing. All right.
You know, I really look at my calendar, like in March I'm booked a lot. Like, I just realized that I'm in Texas next week for like 5 days. No, but it is what it is. We gonna work. We gonna kill the stage. So yeah, God's good.
Nice. You're going to the Southwest event.
Yeah, South by South.
What are you doing there?
It's like 10 shows. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we gonna turn it up.
That's what's up. So, what is in the works as far as ventures? Like, because I know I saw the building downstairs, and it looks like you're like opening a store or a club, or it's something in the works down here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be internet radio.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so you know, y'all want to do y'all thing, y'all can come here and fuck with Fred the Godson. You might as well, man. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of people coming through here. You get your interviews, everything, one shot. You know? And whenever you ain't got no guests, you want to talk and they cancel, you can just come right upstairs. I'll be in this room or that room over there.
I don't have.
Fred, I need you as a guest.
I definitely don't have lack of guests. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me and supporting my movement. Fred and I gonna talk about maybe I program directing at the station or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's behind the scenes. So that's awesome. So you're definitely doing ventures within the music and investing your money. Are you thinking of doing other things?
Yeah, my mind goes everywhere, but I'm trying to just settle in and just make sure like I achieve what I'm supposed to achieve, which is taking this music to the next level. But anybody out there that y'all want to make some money and y'all got a good idea, whatever, or y'all want Fred the Godson for anything, holla at me. If it make dollars, it makes sense. Yeah.
For sure. If it makes dollars, it makes sense. All right. So I got so much going through my mind. March 29th, I'm going to bring you to Club 1800 in Philadelphia. You probably didn't know about that. But he's like, I don't know. I didn't know. But
I don't know what day, but I knew we was rocking in Philly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me throw you some names. Can we throw some names out of some MCs and see how you feel about some of them? All right. French Montana.
My man. Dope. That's my boy. I seen him. We was both. Let me tell you a crazy story about French. Just when nobody was really paying attention to him, right? But he was trying to rap, you know. And this is in the beginning, and me and him, I remember when the new range sport dropped. Nobody had it. Well, nobody I knew. It was just like out for like 48 hours. Me and French at a Jamaican restaurant eating. He was like, yo, Fred, man, years from now, we gonna have the Bronx, man. We gonna rock, man. I'm telling you. He said, you know, you ain't never gonna meet a nigga like that. You know, he always, Fred, you ain't gonna never meet a nigga like me, African nigga like this, man. About to turn it up. He said, yo, I'm about to go buy the new range sport today. You wanna come? And I remember I was so busy. And I was just like, nah, my nigga, like, you go ahead and do your thing, man. Seen him later on that day, had it. And he was just like, yo, we we gonna take it to the top, my nigga. We gonna keep. And I'm like, yeah, my nigga. What we gotta do is keep. And then now when we see each other, sometimes we just laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? And then he asked me the second time, like, he had a video shoot with Fat Joe last year, him and Fat Joe. Yo, French, what up? Yo, God, what up, man? Yo, Fred, man, what's up? He said, yo, you want to come with me tomorrow? I'm about to buy the Ghost. I said, what kind of deja vu crazy shit, nigga? Now the next time you see me, now what you gonna say? You about to buy a rocket or something? Yeah. But yeah, shout out to him. That's my man. I just felt like I'd tell you that story.
No, I love that. I love that. I love that. Pusha T.
That's my boy. Yeah, man. One of the hardest out. I respect it. It's crazy. I respect this grind ever since grinding. You know what I'm saying? So that boy one of the best, man. I rock with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Meek Mills.
It's my boy too. Energetic. Like, I call him the 2014 PD Crack. That's for real.
That's a good analogy. I like that.
Yeah, like PD Crack was all the way dope. Meek got it. Meek doing this that Philly thing, I guess, man. They got like similarities to me, but Meek got that joint, man. Like that nigga's crazy, man. Like, I rock with me. That intro on his album is bananas, man. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Like, this nigga's crazy. So, shout out to me. Keep doing your thing, boy.
A$AP Rocky.
Young Gunner, young boy, new boy in charge.
Yeah.
He's dope. He came in with a different thing, repping New York with a different sound. And like, sky's the limit for that nigga. He's just gonna get better. That whole A$AP. Shout out to Ferg. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, man. A$AP is dope, man. He's gonna keep going. He gonna take over. He that boy right now.
Nice. How about Drake?
Incredible. Drake is incredible.
Have you guys collaborated yet, or is it in the works? Not yet. Not yet, though.
Yeah, not yet. But he's incredible, man. I mean, from songs to verses. I mean, in the hood, a lot of people don't really. Like, some people be like, he's soft, he's this, he's that, but that nigga's dope, man. That nigga's one of the best in the world right now, man. I gotta give it to him. Like, song making, like, you gotta really look at it. Like, all these songs, not taking nothing from anybody. When he gets on a record, he takes it over.
Yeah.
Like, Pop That, all the niggas he's on it, it's even the A$AP Rocky joint. You know what I'm saying? He gets on it, drop down and get your eagle on, and he takes over the song. Even Stay Scheming with Ross.
I think he said that in his diss song today to Chris and them. I think he said, I can't reiterate exactly how he said it, but he pretty much said, you know, I rap on y'all niggas songs, you know, but it sounds like, you know, Drake featuring Drake.
To say that shit is crazy. It's crazy. He can say that and can't really say nothing but agree with him. Like, it's just like that time when T-Pain said that crazy shit on stage. He said, all you rappers, man, y'all owe me y'all careers. Like, I made a lot of y'all rappers hot when he was on everybody's hook. Had to disagree with him. He takes over the record.
Right.
The boy's incredible.
Nice. How about some of our female, celebrities and MCs? Nicki Minaj.
Bananas. Yeah. She's crazy.
How about Lady Luck?
She's hot. She's hot. You know, she writes songs now, pop songs and all that. Yeah, she still got the rap. She can rap anytime she wants. But yeah, she writes hits, and her shit is fire. Yeah, she writes hits. I've been in the studio with her a couple of times. I'm in one room writing hip hop, doing what I do, and she's in another room with writers writing like big songs for people, big house music, R&B, everything. Yeah, she gets it in.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
And can't stop. Shout out to Little Kim, man, my big sis. Shout out to my man Papers, which is her man, and they rocking right now. You should peep they joining the poured up freestyle they got. She went crazy. Yeah, he went bananas too. They did they thing. So we can't talk about girls without talking about the queen.
Of course not. I was gonna ask that. Of course. Shout out to Brooke. Shout out to Little Kim. Okay. So, what was I gonna say? last question, I guess, maybe two more. I have run into some real crazy stuff lately. You know what I'm saying? I have definitely had, you know, a very crazy career myself, you know what I mean? And I've been around for almost 9 years hosting these events and doing this media stuff and doing what I do. And of course I make my own money now, and it feels nice to make your own money. But I always tell myself that, of course I'm a hustler, and I know what a hustler is, but I always have this problem with what I call crooked hustlers that don't really understand the game and how to respect people and how to play the game. And I'm not gonna say the people's names, but I was on Facebook, and you know, I'll be doing my thing. Social networking is what got me doing my thing. MySpace back in the day, you know what I mean? And I see people promoting your name, and you know, you're performing at this event, you're performing at that event, and I'll make some calls, and I say, well, hey, da-da-da, do you really have Fred performing? Well, no, well, I was, but like I can have him anytime. I said, of course you can if you pay him and you book him. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm running into a lot of that. You know, oh man, AD, I had the promoter take $1,000 from me and told me I was going to open for Styles and such at such and such club. And I'll be like, oh, really? What was the name of the promoter? And they'll say, and I said, oh, all right, well, you know, I'll find out and make some calls and stuff. But it's happening all over the fucking country. You dig? Niggas are using your name, other people's names, and they're stealing independent artists' money. And that could have been me or you 7 years ago.
Yeah, this girl called me 3 weeks ago. She said, Fred, are you performing at this thing? I said, no. She said, no, because I got the text message saying that you was going to perform, and for me to perform at the thing is $300. And I'm like, well, I never heard of it. Like, please don't give that person your money, because I never heard of that. And I even looked on the calendar, and I ain't have nothing to do for that day. So I'm like, even if they was thinking about booking me, they ain't finalized anything with me. So how you gonna not finalize anything with me and taking these people money? That's how you die. You get killed like that. You don't know. It's hard out here. $300 is a lot of money for, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
How do we put a stop to that as a collective?
Is it possible?
It's impossible. So people just take your image and misuse it and misrepresent you in any possible way, and there's nothing that we can, as a collective, do to stop that.
Impossible. You can't stop it. You just can't. You just gotta know what you're not. The person, the artist knows what he should not do.
And what is that? For some that don't know.
Like, really do your research first. Really know if that person's going to be there. Really know if that show's going to be before you give anybody your money. I know everybody's real excited. They want to perform. They want to get their name out. They see a Fred the Godson come through. This show's going to be hard. I know there's people going to be there. Let's get it. But really research before you give somebody your money, because there's nothing I could do about it once that's gone, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Janky Promoters 101, man. Do your research. I have some advice for you guys. You know, as a promoter and is telling you, is hitting you up, why don't you Google the nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's really simple to find out whether or not somebody's honestly doing something. Look at their YouTube, look at their history, call some other promoters, call some A&Rs, call whoever you have to ensure that you ain't gonna get mugged and robbed. The last question I have for you, one quote or one word that would describe Fred the God. Period.
Genius.
If I said 2 words, it'd be evil genius?
No evil.
No evil genius.
I wouldn't know if genius and creative is basically on the same boundaries. I would say genius, hard worker. Yeah.
Let's talk about your mixtape.
Contraband is on thatpiff.com right now, available for free download. It's bananas, y'all. Y'all go check it out. Y'all know how I play bar for bar from the beginning to the end. It's nothing but that fire. So y'all go download that, and I got the TBM mixtape, which is my team. I'm gonna let y'all hear my whole team and let y'all know how we cooking up. And it's crazy too. Shout out to Friday October, Mr. Papers, Refasu, Snip, Riley's, 808 Spills. Shout out to Izzo, Fat Tito. This is rocking, man. Then after that, I got the mixtape dropping with Raekwon, probably like in May, June. And then I'm in talks with some other shit too, but I can't talk about it now.
Raekwon and Fred the God on a mixtape together? That's awesome.
Crazy. Yeah, it's bananas.
Like, we're gonna see a different side of Fred then.
I don't know about the different side shit, but y'all know how I give it up. So we gonna go crazy. I mean, you know, Ray and Wu, they got they own style, their own language. So I'm so thrilled to be part of that. You know. Yeah.
That's so super awesome. I'm thrilled to even hear about this. This is AD the General, genius and hard worker, also side by side by one of the finest MCs that I have ever encountered, and not just because of his lyrics, because of his personality, his soul, his spirit as an individual, as a human being that respects others. That's what hip hop is to me. Yeah. I'm signing off. My name is AD the General, representing everybody all over the world.
And not to interrupt you, we like a day or two from March 9th when the greatest rapper ever passed away. So I want to give a big shout out and a rest in peace to Biggie Smalls, Christopher Wallace, Notorious B.I.G., whatever it is. If it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be here rocking. So rest in peace, Big. Y'all already know Freddie Godson. Salute.
We out, baby. Holla.